Hey there, nature's willow team. You're in Amazon, but are you the brand they click or the one they skip? If growth feels slower than it should be, these might be why. By the way, my name is Jenny, a business development representative in the Amazon guy, and it is my job to point out potential enhancement that you and your team might consider. Now, listen, I'll pack this valuable information about traffic, conversion, and market share. So let's dive right in. And now what drives traffic into your listing is those regular keywords. And we utilize this tool to analyze your keyword distribution. And I see you're banking for 2,600 of organics and bidding for 1,300 of keywords. I see that you have roughly hit the 1:2 golden keyword ratio. So job well done for this, but I would still highly encourage you to increase your ad more for your organics as these are your free traffic. Now, you may also check these for cloud. So, these are the most important words for your listing, and there's still hundreds and even thousands of keywords that you can index for free. Now, you also need to update your keywords every 60 to 90 days for optimal result. Now let's go ahead and check these keyword phrases. So these are the highly searched keywords under your category, and it's great to see that you were able to index for these keywords, but I still notice higher double to triple digits. So it's really hard for the customers to see your product since ERT pages down. I see rankings such as 43, 36. 20 plus, and that is good, but at the same time it's not producing much for you since you can be found at the bottom of the page one, and yes, we can help you move the single digit. This time let's have this keyword, the pain relief cream, which is highly relevant to your product. 8,000 monthly searches. I see you're ranking organically at 17. You're also a great job for this. You're also bidding, but you may also want to consider increasing your bidding, and so you're also gonna improve your organic ranking. So this time let me show you how big this category and why you would want to rank at a single digit for both. So just in the top 50 listing, this keyword alone are easy monthly revenue of $7.8 million earned by these sellers. And I see in here that your product generated a revenue of $65,000, and this is really good. However, your competitors were able to generate $100,000 in just 30 days, and this could be you. And with that, you should ask yourself, are your rankings sufficient enough to get a market share out of this total revenue? I think we both can agree that it's a no, since Amazon has clustered all those sponsored products at the top of the search result. That's why we need to step up your game, and it looks like to me there's still a lot of market share available for you to take advantage of. And here at Me Amazon Guy, we can help increase your market share by utilizing conversion and click-through rates, as these are part of our SEO strategy. I also took a look at one of your competitor, the Boyron store, and this is not to do your product comparison. We're just checking out how they are performing and how they are strategizing so we can benefit from their keywords and incorporate them into your advertising strategy. Well, actually, your competitor here has a lower number of total keyword variations compared to your product, and they are not that aggressive in bidding or spending on their keywords as well, but they were able to rank on a single digit for these relevant keywords as well. So that's already a good exposure. I also checked their keywords that are in the top 10 rankings, and they got 360 plus, and I also check yours and you got 230. So there is a huge difference in there. Your competitor has more exposure compared to your product, and with that, they sold 15,000 units with a monthly revenue of $125,000, and you generated 65. So there is a huge difference. That's why keyword research analysis is really necessary for you to keep your keywords current and updated. We can also check your strike zone keywords, or those that are still in the rank from 20 to 50. And you got over 300 filtered keywords that are not producing much for you, since you can be found at the bottom of the page one. And yes, we can help you move these single digit, as these are part of our third or fourth phase SEO process here at the Amazon Guide. We can also export this data if you book a call with us, and this call is absolutely free consultation. Now going back to your product detail page to further optimize it. I see that you have a listing health score of 10 out of 10, so great job for this one. However, your main image can still be improved. Make sure to have the secret hacks to make it look more enticing. And it would also be perfect if the person of your target demographic here is looking at the camera while holding or using your product, and that is important since it creates a proven sense of connection. Product title can still be optimized up to 200 characters. Great job for having 7 bullet points, but take note that each has a 250 to 500 character limit. It is important to optimize these two areas as these have been proven to have the highest SEO and indexing value. And now, as I scroll down, I'm happy to see that you have utilized both the brand story and the EPUS content. Have these clickable links right here, images. However, you're missing those copies or crawlable text. So instead of having your text inside your photo, you can actually put it outside. Have a minimum of 500 words, both for brand story and EPUS content, and that will help you to generate traffic, and that is good for SEO, not only for Amazon but also for Google, along with the alt text, where you can maximize these by incorporating common misspellings and Spanish words that your customers might input in searching for your product. And yes, you can actually optimize your EPUS content up to 7 modules, where you can also include a video and also a product grid at the bottom, increasing your customers' average order value. And yes, this is just a glimpse of how we can help increase your market share and optimize your listing even more. And you should take advantage of our free consultation to discuss this further. Because of me, Amazon Guy, we are more than just an agency. We're your growth partner. From PPC and SEO to catalog troubleshooting, creatives, and brand protection, we cover all pillars of Amazon growth. So if you're ready to stop guessing and start scaling, let our data back strategies and hands on team take your brand to the next level. Thank you for watching.